It's the League 1 BC Match of the Week. The Reed Davidson Charity Shield will be contested for the first time this season as Nanaimo United FC plays host to Kamloops United FC. Good morning, everybody. Caleb Green on the call for today's Sunday matinee. Glad to have you with us on the YouTube live stream or wherever you may be. Both these teams having many ties to the late great Reed Davidson. He won a national silver medal with the VIU Mariners in 2019, just 2 years after they won national gold here at Kinnischuk Stadium over the Douglas Royals. Spent most of his childhood in Kamloops and, of course, spent his prime years here in the Harbor City. Both these teams have set up scholarships named in his honor. His family is in attendance here on Nanaimo territory. Eleanor Ramirez getting the call in net for Nanaimo. Cassandra Damaral dueling her on the opposite side. Kate Reynolds and Taylor Miller wearing the C for their respective sides, and we're about to get underway. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. League 1 BC Match of the Week is underway. Nanaimo trying to set up on their back line. Out comes Diamaral to stop the rush. Gets it back. Kamloops setting up a triangle. And I'm able to get it back. Nicholas able to get it out of bounds, and Nanaimo will retain it. Olivia Guild to throw it in. Kept inside. Kamloops able to get it. Kara Freeman starting something for Kamloops, but Nanaimo gets it right back. Here's Jay Dillabo looking for the header, but no one was there. And now it's a Kamloops rush the other way. See there that Derby Star ball. Official ball, the CPL preferred match ball for League 1 BC. It's seen its fair share of action as we enter the third minute. Nanaimo able to get it back. Kamloops able to intercept. Sent high into the air. Headed by Dillabo. Napier Ganley able to get it back. Nanaimo still applying pressure as Courtney Ingram hustles after it, the sister of Brooke. Olivia Guild trying to keep it at center. She loses it. And out comes Ramirez to make the save. Ingram sends it up. Henderson trying to stay with it. There's a battle along the far side. Rolls out, and this time Kamloops will be the benefactor of a turnover. Kamloops feeling especially charitable today as they give it back to Nanaimo. Now here's a good chance. Nicholas trying to stay with it. Goes out beyond the goal line. And a prime chance now for Nanaimo to strike on a corner kick. Nanaimo without two of their leading scorers today, both Niobe Darku and Christine Moser sitting out today's match. Nicholas tried to intercept. Olivia Guild giving chase. Freeman sends it in. Now a good chance for Kamloops. And it goes well beyond the net. And it'll be a goal kick for Ramirez. It's a great day for sports if you're within these 10 square kilometers. Nanaimo and Kamloops duking it out here. Mid-Island Pirates just nearby. Over at Sir Roxman Stadium, which is just a stone's throw away. A good chance for Kamloops as it rolls beyond the goal line. Here's Ruby Nicholas down the near side. Gets Ed for Dillabo, who loses it. Nicholas gets it back. Trying to stay with it as she makes her way through center. before anything comes of it, Kamloops gets it back. Kayla Lemon boots it back into the offensive zone. It rolls out of bounds. Kamloops now with a good time to reset. And reset they shall as Nanaimo gets it back. You see a lot of forwards and substitutions for both sides. Perhaps Bobby Taylor trying to play that more possession-focused style that she's been trying to implement all season. And so far, it seems to be working. Both sides scoreless. Approaching the 11th minute. Now here comes Ruby Nicholas. Trying to get loose. Nicholas able to stay with it as she dives for it. Kamloops gets it back. Ashfield giving chase. Sent back in. Now here comes Kara Freeman with a good shot. Freeman scores! Kara Freeman in the waning seconds of the 10th minute. And Kamloops gets on the board first. Nanaimo showing a bit more urgency now. Another shot there. Ramirez makes the save as she engulfs it. Marco Illich, the goalie coach for women's side. Starred in net for Nanaimo during last week's matchup against Burnaby. Only conceding one goal all game, but getting little offensive support. Men's side still yet to score a goal this season. Hopefully for their sake, that'll change later today. Another shot, and Ramirez able to tip it aside as it rolls beyond the goal line. Will be a corner kick for Kayla Lemon. Sent ahead. Hooked up. Header goes nowhere. And Nanaimo will get it back. They dodged a bullet there. Ashfield now comes Nora Bell. Works her way inside. Shot stopped by Ramirez. Goes off of Henderson. Kamloops now with a good time to strike. As it rolls beyond the goal line again, it'll be a goal kick for Malina Ramirez. Off the body of Guild. Lauren Gray gets it across to Nicholas. Sends it back in. Headed there by Rumo. Nicholas couldn't quite keep it inside, and Kamloops will get it back. Thrown in by Miller. Goes off of Napier Ganley. Ratty had a good look there. Here comes Jay Dillabo, full head of steam. Puts on the brakes, trying to navigate. She cannot. Taken back by Lemon. Sent across. Dillabo now coming down the far side. Able to get loose. Jay Dillabo can't make anything of it. As it rolls beyond the goal line for a corner kick. Nicholas sends it in. The wind is, of course, a factor here. That's a good thing. I brought a roll of tape to hold down my boards. Ingram trying to take it back. Sent across. Good dive there. Nicholas able to stay with it. Here she comes now, trying to get loose. Nicholas, as it rolls beyond the goal line, it'll be a goal kick for De Amaral. Or will it? It'll be another corner kick for Nanaimo. Ruby Nicholas once again in that far corner. Sent ahead. Out of the chaos, it rolls beyond the goal line, and this time it'll be a goal kick. It goes well out of bounds, almost into the bleachers. Guild throws it in. And there's a bad turnover there. He's Napier Ganley. Tried to get it across to Alexander. Kamloops having none of that as they advance across center. Sent ahead now for Kate Ratty, and a great shot block there. Trying another shot as it rolls beyond the goal mouth and out of play. Sent across for the captain, Taylor Miller, as it rolls out. Corner kick for Lemon. Sent inside, header once again no good. Sent up and out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Ramirez. On the near side, Nicholas. Dillabo able to keep it in bounds. In a foot race, Dillabo comes inside. Jay Dillabo has it taken away as it rolls out of bounds again. Dillabo's been all over the pitch so far for Nanaimo. As they try to tie it up in the 21st minute. Nicholas with a throw in. Rolls out off the foot of Miller. And it's the same scenario, but a different corner for Ruby Nicholas as she tries to tie it. Corner kick up. Had it out. Great move there by Nora Bell. Sent back out to center. Here's Taylor Miller. Trying a shot there as it rolls out of bounds. Here's Olivia Guild. Gets it back to Ramirez. Off the foot of Ashfeld. That's a yellow card on Kara Freeman, the lone goal scorer so far. Ratty trying to stay with it. Here's Freeman again. Sent ahead as it's intercepted. Guild rushing after it. Trying to keep it inside. Gets it over to Nicholas. She's tripped up. Guild able to boot it back out to center. Headed back in by Rumo. A shot there. Off the post, it looked like. Not a chance. The rebound goes up and over the crossbar. Wind has started to calm down. Potentially good for all sides. And Olivia Guild seems to be in a mild bit of discomfort. One of many current VIU Mariners on this roster. They got 4th place at Nationals in addition to a conference title, defeating the Capilano Blues last year. Looks like that'll be it for Guild. There'll be a goal kick for Ramirez as play resumes. Extra time sure to be added at the end of the first half. Great play there by Nicholas as she gets the throw in. And a dart through center. Taken back by Kamloops. Here comes Kara Freeman as it rolls out of bounds. Hannah Wagner comes in to take the place of Guild. As it rolls out of bounds again, Kamloops continuing to apply that offensive pressure. Kate Ratty diving for it, but her efforts are in vain. As it'll be another goal kick for Ramirez. Nicholas able to get it back. Sent back by Napier Gainley. Another shot there is now Nanaimo's got a good chance. Napier Gainley kicks it in. Trying to keep it in bounds. They do. Kamloops will get it back, though. And they can't quite keep it in bounds, and now Nanaimo with a great chance to strike. Sent out D'Amaral. Her Her first save in a good bit. Nanaimo trying to tie it up. Trying to get it over to Dillabo. Comes back out to center. Ashfield. Back in now as it rolls out of play. Both sides relatively even in possession time so far. Wrestled away by Nanaimo. And another injured player as Hannah Wagner was tripped up. She came in place of Olivia Guild not too long ago. Gray sends it across. Then back in. Booted out to center. Ramirez backpedaling, and she puts the brakes on. Here comes Nanaimo through center, and it's taken back. Here's the Australian, Scarlett Thomas. Ava Alexander battling for it, and she wins it. Ashfield looking for Nicholas as it's intercepted by Miller. Sent out of play, and Nanaimo will get it back. Nicholas with the throw in to Wagner. Sent back over to Gray. Kimms gets it back. Great play there by Lauren Gray as she earns back possession for Nanaimo. Sent back over to Ramirez. Crossing out of Wagner. Sent back across. Lauren Gray sends it to the far side. Courtney Ingram hustling after it. Ramirez. Little shunting match there. Pushed back out to center. Picked back in by Lemon. As it'll roll beyond the goal line. Ramirez across now Wagner. You see there that Kamloops forecheck. It's been relentless all game. As it goes off of Ava Alexander and back to Kamloops. Throw in for the captain, Taylor Miller. Trying to get it over to Freeman. Ratty had it, lost it, sent back out. Goes past Alexander, out to center. Nanaimo still trying to keep it out. It's back over Miller. Swatted aside by Ramirez. You've got Caden Thorpe dressed as the backup in case things go awry. Ruby Nicholas. Sent ahead now. Great chance here. Kate Ratty able to keep it. Navigating through the defense. A slide tackle there, and we've got a collision. And that does not look good. It's a yellow card for Kate Ratty, who nearly had a goal. Second yellow card of the period against Kamloops. She's able to walk under her own power, thankfully. Still slightly shaken up. It was Jay Dillabo who took the hit. His play resumes, entering the 40th minute. Ray. Oh, now Ashfield. Sent back over to Damerol. Good chance now. Ramirez boats it back out. Sent skyward again. Lauren Gray able to head it. Over now to Ashfield. Ruby Nicholas. Trying once again for the goal that has so far evaded Nanaimo. Fitzsimmons takes a tumble. Good chance now for Ratty if she can win the race. She cannot. Ramirez scoops it up. Still a 1-0 Kamloops advantage in the League 1BC match of the week. Kara Freeman still the lone goal scorer. Put it back in by Fitzsimmons, and now Jay Dillabo. Wouldn't that be poetic? Fitzsimmons takes a hit. Now here's Dillabo, nearing the far side, trying to win the race. Dillabo comes in, loses it. Kamloops able to get it back. Nearly rolls out. Ingram tried to push it. Alexander sent across now to D'Amaral. Nicholas trying to stay with it. Gets loose. Comes in. Off of Dillabo. Fitzsimmons trying to get it back. Instead it's Reynolds. Reynolds wins the battle there. Nearing the end of regulation, the first half, still a 1-0 Kamloops advantage off a tally from Kara Freeman. Kamloops able to get a clear. Wagner rushes after it. Back over now to Ramirez. Wagner on the far side. Ramirez. Now across to Lauren Gray. Gray trying to send it in. Kate Ratty in a mirror image of the sequence that led to Dillabo going down, as it can't quite curl inside the net. Fitzsimmons rushing after it. Trying to get it through center. She does. Chipped out of bounds. Nanaimo will retain it. Nearing the end of the 45th minute now. Extra time will likely be added, but the question is how much? Headed beyond the fence. Kamloops gets it back. Trying to double their lead in the L1BC match of the week. Another chance now for Kamloops. Sent across, comes out. Fitzsimmons able to get it clear. Another attempt there, directly into the chest of Ramirez. We'd like to acknowledge our viewers on both the YouTube live stream and One Soccer. It's the home of soccer in Canada. Join the movement and watch every CPL and Canadian national team match from any device. Good chance now. Rumo stopped by Ramirez as she dives for it to freeze it. Pulled ahead for Ashfeld. Across now Nicholas. Nicholas rushing ahead is Fitzsimmons, trying to drop it back for Dillabo. Kamloops wins the race to it. Put it back in, and now a good chance for Jade Dillabo. She's got lots of room to move here. What's on the brakes? Sends it across, trying to stay with it. She cannot. And Kamloops able to get it clear. Gray trying to get one potential last rush for Nanaimo. Rolls out of bounds. Great pressure there by Henderson. And Nanaimo able to get it back. Crowd's starting to get a lot more excited now. As a wall begins to form in front of D'Amaral. And it once again falls on Ruby Nicholas to potentially tie it. Miscommunication there. Nicholas, shot blocked. And that'll do it for the first half. Kamloops leading 1-0 off a 10th minute tally from Kara Freeman. We'll be right back to the League One BC Match of the Week, presented by the Cruyff Institute, educating athletes, sport, and business professionals to become leaders in sports management. We'll be right back after a short break.
Grab yourself a beverage, grab yourself some lunch from Spud Barn, and we'll have the second half coming up here in about 15 minutes. Center of the pitch set up for our Nanaimo United U10, U11 Skills Center girls. Just a reminder that Nanaimo United runs club soccer programs, all youth levels, up to adult soccer and masters. And of course, this year in League One BC with Nanaimo United FC. Check out Nanaimo United online for more information about club soccer options in Nanaimo. take this opportunity to thank our club sponsors. Big thank yous to Ramsey Lampman Rhodes Lawyers, Vancouver Islands Lawyers, O'Neill's, our official team supplier, keeping Nanaimo United looking sharp for more than 7 years. Wildwood Health, our club athletic therapy partners, rehabilitation, sport performance, personal training, and more, gearing you up for all of life's adventures. Jump in our trunk, your top choice for junk removal and moving services on Vancouver Island. Seaview Home and Auto Glass, our youth supporters, making it possible for our youth to come out and support Nanaimo United. Martin Velson Real Estate Team, our field sponsor, helping West Coast buyers and sellers achieve more wealth through real estate since 1993. Footprint Security, providing the highest level of service and security expertise to Vancouver Island for 40 years. Also, big thank you to our club partners, including St. John's Ambulance. Wolf Brewing, brewing craft beer in South Nanaimo, and also our beer garden hosts. Reminder, the beer garden is open on this side of the pitch. Come on over and grab a locally brewed beer. Also, thank you to Nanaimo Track and Field for facilities and support. VIU Mariners Athletics and Recreation. Nanaimo News Bulletin, our media sponsors. And Jingle Pot Pub, sponsoring our team Ice. We thank them and you, the fans, for your support of Nanaimo United FC. opportunity to acknowledge the following leading partners. Big thank yous to Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. The Cruyff Institute, educating athletes, sport, and business professionals to become leaders in sport management. Derby Star, the official ball of the Canadian Premier League and the preferred match ball for League 1BC. Hubble, our official apparel partner. The Canadian Premier League, the Canadian soccer's big spread. One Soccer is the home of soccer in Canada. Join the movement and watch every CPL and Canadian national team match from any device. And BC Soccer, encouraging us all to play, inspire, and unite. Once again, a big thank you to our friends from Nanaimo United, U10, U11 Skill Center girls for joining us for this game's walkout and for our match at halftime. Nanaimo United, all sorts of great club soccer here in Nanaimo, all sorts of age levels, all the way up to adult and masters, and also great to see the RD13 shirts on our Nanaimo United youth players here this afternoon.
We here at League 1BC would like to acknowledge our following league partners: Gatorade, the Cruyff Institute, Derby Star, Hummel, the Canadian Premier League, One Soccer, and BC Soccer. Thank you all for your continued support of League 1BC and Nanaimo United FC. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with all of you. In the final seconds of the 10th minute, Kara Freeman altered the score. And Nanaimo United praying that she doesn't alter it further. Second half is underway from Kinnischuk Stadium. Nanaimo now going from left to right. Kamloops from right to left. Good chance now for Nanaimo as they come in. Scooped up by Damerol. Cross now Nicholas, able to keep it. Trying to create separation. Here comes Ruby Nicholas. Can she keep it inside the goal line? She cannot. And it'll be a goal kick for Cassandra Damerol. Both sides looking sharp in their Hummel apparel, the official apparel partner of League 1 BC. Good chance now for Kamloops, and it goes nowhere. Laura Bell, who nearly blew it wide open. Here's Nora Bell again. Gonna get in front of Freeman as it's stopped there by Ramirez. Sent back ahead. A good chance as she's tripped up. And a red card going against Kamloops, their third penalty of the day. That's Ray Arumo. Don't think we'll be seeing any more of her. Potentially a free kick coming. As good a chance as any for Nanaimo to get on the board. The wall beginning to form. As both sides prepare for the free kick. They've got both Ruby Nicholas and Ava Alexander waiting behind. It will likely be Nicholas with a chance to tie it for Nanaimo. Entering the 51st minute. Nicholas got it through the wrong posts. It'll be a goal kick for Cassandra De Amaral. Chip back out. Nanaimo a lot more aggressive now. Cross now to Wagner. Nicholas. Chips it back in. Let's head it out. Trying to get it back. Forcing Nora to backpedal. Comes back over. Hill sends it back in. Stewart. Sent out by Freeman. Chip back out. Across now to Nicholas. She's been all over the pitch. Out comes D'Amaral to scoop it up. Almost sent up by Fitzsimmons. Wind starting to pick up again. Got another injured player, this time on Kamloops. It's Aaron Freeman. Picked off by Ashfeld. Nicholas trying to keep it. And it's taken away by Allison Hill. Nicholas able to get it back. Taken away again. Back over to Bell. Or Bell. Trying to get it in front to Ratty. Good effort there by Nanaimo. Cronkite gets it across. It'll be another corner kick for Nanaimo. Nicholas able to stay with it. Pushed out. Nicholas takes a tumble there. Entering the 57th minute. Kara Freeman's tally still stands as the game's only goal so far. Sent across for Nora Bell. Bell tries to get loose. Scooped up by Ramirez. Gray. On the near side now, Nicholas. Nicholas sends it ahead. Now a prime chance here. In comes Wagner. Out comes D'Amaral to make a diving save. Stonewalling that attempt by Cronkite. Chipped back in by Jada Cameraman. It goes over the head of Wagner, and now Nora Bell's off to the races. Bell comes in and scores! Nora Bell with all the room in the world. And she doubles the lead for Kamloops. It's 2-0.
United goal scored in the 58th minute by number 9, Nora Bell.
Nicholas. Bell can't keep it inside. Thrown by Wagner. Sends it back across to Gray. As it rolls out of bounds, Kamloops gets it back. Gray chips it in. Rolls out, Nanaimo retains it. Here they come now, 2-on-1 the other way. Diving save by D'Amaral. Gets loose. Kamloops still able to keep it out. Nearly goes into the net, but it bounces off that top crossbar. Will be another corner kick for Nanaimo. This time off the foot of Kate Reynolds. Reynolds kicks it in, comes over, headed out. Trying to keep it. Hustling, and they score! It's not over yet. Off the scramble in front of the Kamloops net, I believe Ava Alexander will get credit. And it's a whole new game. Nearing the 63rd minute, it's 2-1. Fitzsimmons dumps it back in. DeAmaral to dive on it.
Nanaimo United, the FC goal scored in the 62nd minute by number 18, Avery Henderson.
It'll be Avery Henderson who gets credit. Hard to tell with all the bodies strewn in front of DeAmaral. Nicholas walks the tightrope as it rolls out. Nanaimo gets it back. Kim's just trying to play keep away. Wagner gets it back. Maintained by Nanaimo. Cronkite stays with it. Drops it back off Ashfield. Trying to navigate through bodies. Battle on the near side. Shifts to a different spot. Allison Hill playing keep away. Now lots of room here for Kara Freeman looking for her second goal. Out it comes, and a diving save there by Ramirez. One back by Fitzsimmons. She gets it. Nanaimo's got to rush up the pitch. Out comes DeAmaral to pick it up. On the near side, here's Kara Freeman. It's an offsides call against Scarlett Thomas. Nicholas able to get loose. That's ahead now. Out comes DeAmaral. Chip back into DeAmaral. Laura Bell, who has Kamloops' second goal. Trying to get it out. Headed. Nanaimo looking for the tying goal. '63rd minute goal from Avery Henderson is a good place to start. Battle on the far side there. And back in. It was off the side of the net, not a play. There's a turnover. Sent in. Can't quite get it on the inside of that post. Barrett checking in place of Ratty. She had a yellow card earlier today. Nicholas at near center, trying to get loose. Ruby Nicholas comes in all alone, drops it off, and it's poked away. There'll be another corner kick for Nicholas. Nanaimo looking for the tying goal. At the head. Another scramble. Kamloops able to get it clear. Kate Reynolds to contain it. Sends it back across for Nicholas. Nicholas trying another shot, and it goes off the post! Another try, rebound! They score! It's tied! Two unanswered goals in the second half, and we're even Steven in Nanaimo. It's a brand new game at Kakinishchuk, all knotted up at 2. Into the 70s now. As it rolls out of play, Nanaimo now with a prime chance. Here's Ruby Nicholas giving Jace. In hot pursuit of Allison Hill. And it's taken back by Alexander. Sent back across. Cameraman can't stay with it. Both teams still looking for their first win on the year, both sitting at 0-3. Sent back out. Nora Hall looking for a second. Sends it across. And scooped up by Mylana Ramirez.
Nanaimo United goal scored in the 71st minute. Second goal of the game for number 19, Avery Henderson.
Couldn't ask for a better match to be the official L1BC game of the week. Can imagine we'll see many of these people in the Canadian Premier League one day, where Canadian soccer takes flight. Fitzsimmons chips it back in. Kamloops gets it back. Allison Hill approaching center. Then back in, headed out. Cameraman giving chase. The backside of Nora Hall. Send across now and out of bounds. Hill backpedaling, gets it back to Damerol. Back out center for Wagner. Nicholas trying to get it. Rolls loose. Victoria Cronkite trying to stay with it. No, another chance for Nanaimo. Off the side of the net again. Goal kick for Cassandra de Amaral. Another substitution. Alex Paul coming in. Was out of bounds again. Nanaimo gets it back into the 78th minute now. 2 tallies from Avery Henderson, evening it up at 2 apiece. Three straight turnovers, all going Nanaimo's way. As they've got a chance to work some magic on the far side. Alex Paul trying to get loose, but it's turned over. Kamloops will receive it. Kayla Lemon to turn the key. And it's a beaut, forcing another Nanaimo turnover. Sent back over now, Nora Hall. With Wagner giving chase, curls back over. Deflected there by Alexander as it goes out again. Kamloops retains it. Sent back in, looking for Kara Freeman. But Nanaimo gets it back. Fitzsimmons hustling after it. Here's Aaron Freeman. Sent ahead looking for Kara Freeman, who's stopped by Ramirez. Another chance now is Aaron Freeman. Curls back. Taken away at center. Nanaimo comes on the counterattack. Ruby Nicholas backpedals for it, trying to create separation. Nicholas gets tripped up. No calls coming as it's kept back in. Nicholas able to get back up, trying to create separation. In comes Nicholas as she's tripped up. Ava Alexander tries a shot. Goal kick for DeAmaral. Loaded back out. Both Alexander and Paul taking falls. Yellow card on Nora Bell. Lots of cards so far this game. All of them going against Kamloops, including one red towards Ray Arumo. Wall forms in the Nanaimo zone. Here comes the rush, and it goes just outside the left post. Would have been a backbreaker for Kamloops. Corner kick for Nicholas. This has led to a Nanaimo goal before. Can it be the go-ahead tally? Sent back out. And it comes to Nora Bell. Out to center. Reynolds sends it in. And it's well offsides. Another offside call, this time against Kamloops. The stumble there. 85th minute approaching. Another yellow going towards Norbell. First leg of the battle for the Reed Davidson Charity Shield, so far even at 2. Of 2 equalizing tallies from Avery Henderson. Now here comes Ruby Nicholas. Darts around. Chipped into the air. Headed out, rolls to the far side. It stays in bounds. Another shot coming in, picked up by DeAmaral. Another chance for Nanaimo. Revitalized by those 2 goals from Henderson. As it clears the fence onto a roadway at NDSS. Fortunately, there's no school in session, at least for most students. Another throw-in headed back out. Nipped in. RJ Barfoot tried for the header. She had no luck there. Yellow card going against Nanaimo this time. Sent in. Rush to the net is on as it rolls to the near side and out of play. Thomas scooped up by Ramirez. Sent skyward. Barfoot giving chase as she runs down Allison Hill. Rolls beyond the line and out of play. Kept in. Nicholas trips up. Comes back over RJ Barfoot, trying to create separation. Comes inside to Amaral, able to pick it up. Nearing the end of regulation. Both teams still tied at 2. Kara Freeman and Nora Bell with the first 2 tallies of the game for Kamloops. 2 goals from Avery Henderson, knotting it back up. Hill. And it's sent back outside by the goalkeeper, DeAmaral. Throw in by Barfoot. Fitzsimmons trying to stay with it. Nanaimo gets it back. Great play there by Fitzsimmons. Nanaimo gets it back. Kamloops seems to disagree. Both teams still gunning for their first win. And there's a realistic chance they could still be in that state after extra time. It's not a matter of will there be extra time, it's how much. Jet back out to center. Picked up by Ramirez. In the 90th minute now. Fastly approaching the end of regulation. Hill just able to keep it inside. Regulation has ended. There will be some extra time added. Scarlett Thomas sends it back across. A shot there. Great save by Ramirez. Off the single shot there from Freeman. A potential game saver there from the Nanaimo netminder. Four minutes will be added. Plenty of time for either team to make a mistake. Kicked in. It's the bodies. Nanaimo is able to come away with it. Early kept in play by Barfoot. Ruby Nicholas giving chase as Hill hustles after it. DeAmaral sends it back out. Nanaimo on the rush. RJ Barfoot trying to get in. Here comes Fitzsimmons. Loose! She scores! Bronny Fitzsimmons! Nanaimo has the lead! A season-saving goal from Bronny Fitzsimmons. It's 3-2. This place is going wild. Extra time heroics from the first sub on. Sent to the far side. Kamloops has to hurry. Kept outside, it stays in bounds. 3-on-2 now the other way. RJ Barfoot able to stay with it. Gotten across. And another yellow card called in what's been a very physical. Alex Paul waiting near it. Ramirez well out of the net, able to send it back in. And that'll do it. A come-from-behind victory for Nanaimo United. They pick up their first win this season and conquer the first leg of the battle for the Reed Davidson Charity Shield. 3-2 your final from Kakinishchuk Stadium. What a way to get your first win of the season. Left for dead on the side of the road. Down 2 minutes, deep into the 70s. Men's match coming up in just a bit. Before that, we like to thank our league partners. Gatorade, Rehydrate, Replenish, Refuel. The Cruyff Institute, educating athletes, sport, and business professionals to become leaders in sport management. Derby Star, the official ball of the Canadian Premier League and the preferred match ball for League 1BC. Hummel, the official apparel partner of League 1BC. The Canadian Premier League, where Canadian soccer takes flight. One Soccer, the home of soccer in Canada. Join the movement and watch every CPL and Canadian national team match from any device. And BC Soccer, encouraging us all to play, inspire, and unite. Men's match coming up in just a bit. Thank you everyone watching on Derby Star and the YouTube live stream. For Jason and Alex Coates and our entire production team here at Kakinishchuk Stadium, I'm Cal Green saying so long and we'll see you later.